The rapture sign above Jerusalem, science can't explain. There were multiple times when people claimed to see strange flying objects or globes in the sky. But what's the twist now? Only this time, an unidentified object has been seen in a holy place of huge importance for the people of the three biggest religions in the world. Let's find out when this object was seen, where it was seen, and how it can be related to the coming rapture. Jerusalem, a holy place of immense importance. But in 2011, it was all over the headlines and social media not for its historic importance, but because of a strange event that took place near it. Importance of Jerusalem. Israel, the land of milk and honey, is of great historical importance and is a tourist attraction. And the main center of attraction for all that is its city, Jerusalem. Jerusalem is of immense importance in Islam, Christianity, and also for the Jews. The Western Wall is a portion of the holiest site in the world for Jews. According to Jewish religious beliefs, the temple will be rebuilt when the Messiah arrives. The Western Wall, which was once one of the temple's retaining walls, is now the main place of devotion for Jews, the Al-Aqsa Mosque. For Muslims, Jerusalem is the location of significant occasions in the lives of Jesus and other notable individuals. Under conventional interpretations of the Quran and other texts, it is also the location where the Prophet Muhammad is said to have ascended to heaven. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which many Christians believe marks the location where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected, is located in the center of Jerusalem in an area roughly twice the size of the mall in Washington. For Christians, Jerusalem is also the place where Jesus preached, died, and was resurrected. Many also see the city as central to an imminent second coming of Jesus. Jerusalem is now a major pilgrimage site for Christians from around the world. What new happened in Jerusalem? So if some of you didn't know enough about the historical and religious importance of Jerusalem, now you know enough. Now it's time to talk about what happened there in 2011. No wonder this strange incident took place in 2011, but it has been talked about much and for uncanny reasons. When this incident occurred, even the spokesperson of NASA didn't speak much, and the officials went silent as if nothing had happened. But it's time to talk about it, as many signs of rapture have occurred recently, and what happened is something that science can't explain. And when something is inexplicable for science, then for sure it is a sign of something big coming. Surprisingly, on January 28, 2011, a moving item that cannot be identified was photographed. A local Israeli caught something extraordinary and out of the ordinary on camera as he strolled. He observed a sphere of lights floating above the city. The incident seemed so bizarre that he had the idea to hastily capture it, the reported orb of light. Eventually, it dropped to a level that was just above the rooftops of houses. It was claimed that after remaining for almost 20 seconds, it had soared back up into the sky at an unusually rapid rate, similar to the speed of light, but precisely where. This horrible incident happened in Israel. The fact that the orb of light was sighted in Jerusalem directly over the Dome of the Rock, commonly known as the Temple Mount, will excite you. UFO sightings are increasing in Jerusalem. Even though this case has perplexed the entire world, it's not the only unidentified flying object incident that has been reported in the city. In actuality, it is now a yearly occurrence. Residents of the city have allegedly reported seeing weird flying objects in the sky regularly. But this claim is still debatable because only a few people have purportedly seen them, and even when attempts have been made to capture them on camera, they appear hazy. Unfortunately, the cameras on our phones aren't built to be able to capture sky-related objects. What do these objects denote? What these objects represent is the key question. Could these unexplained flying objects indicate something more intriguing, or just another series of miraculous events or religious occurrences? What are these mysterious flying objects exactly? Many theories exist regarding what these UFOs might be. Is this a military aircraft? Some might say that it's nothing uncanny but just a military aircraft taking off. However, unlike the thing that was just barely captured on camera, they neither hover above rooftops nor move with an incomprehensible speed. If not an aircraft, than maybe a missile. The Israeli Iron Dome missile defense system is the second theory, and it may have sounded plausible if it weren't known that it fires upward rather than downward. Aliens. Now it's time to make a guess that NASA or governments don't want you to make. This just leaves us with the option of considering aliens as our last resort. Aliens are extraterrestrial beings that exist outside of Earth. Other names for them include alien bodies. Although there have been many contentious rumors about their existence, their presence has not been conclusively established. Therefore, NASA has stated that finding proof of the existence of extraterrestrial bodies is one of its main objectives. Yet, they have also stated that no proof of the existence of aliens has been discovered thus far. However, NASA is still committed to looking into this occurrence. NASA sent out 5 rovers, 4 landers, and orbiters to Mars for this course to explore the possibility of extraterrestrial life. But what if they are searching for us just as we are searching for them? Carl Sagan claimed that because the cosmos is so vast, it would be absurd to believe that we are the only living things in it. In the middle of all the skepticism and uncertainty regarding the reality of aliens, witnesses are now speaking up. Finally speaking out, former Israeli Space Security Chief Chaim Eshed acknowledged the existence of aliens and their ongoing visits to Earth. He also claimed that the humans had entered into a deal with the aliens to allow them to study Earth and its composition. There's considerable interest in humanity as the foundation of the cosmos. Surprisingly, he asserts that the aliens have partnered with the American government and that former President Donald Trump was aware of their presence. As if this weren't enough, he also asserts that the existence of a particular galactic federation, a grouping of several alien cultures. According to legend, the Federation was created millions of years ago, and new members were added every day. As a result, according to Chaim Eshed, the Galactic Federation has been waiting for humans to advance to a point where they will comprehend what space and spaceships are. As numerous individuals have observed and videotaped the slide from numerous spots throughout the city, the event is expected to gain more credibility. This is difficult because there have only been a few movies of UFO sightings in the past, and these videos could be smoother and crisper. Since its advent, unexplained flying objects, which are actual objects that the spectator cannot immediately identify, have become a serious problem because they are frequently linked to the existence and invasion or visitation of extraterrestrial species, sometimes known as aliens. The majority of mysterious flying objects have been described as having dark or gray colors. In 1947, businessman Kenneth Arnold claimed to have observed a group of 9 fast-moving objects flying close to Mount Rainier in Washington. This was the first well-known sighting of an unidentified flying object. As we mentioned earlier, this was only the first encounter. He calculated the speed of the crescent-shaped objects to be several thousand miles per hour and claimed they moved like sources skipping on water. Although there have been reports of numerous other UFO encounters, none could have predicted that Israel would be at the center of this situation. Investigations into the bizarre events in Jerusalem and Israel are still ongoing, but will these occurrences ever end? Or are the sightings of unidentified flying objects in the Holy City only a sign of bigger things to come? Is this a sign of rapture? An end-time event in which all Christian believers who are living, along with resurrected believers, would rise in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, is what some Christians, especially those of American evangelicalism, refer to as the rapture. Many signs of rapture have been mentioned in the scriptures, such as wickedness, war, and turmoil, the restoration of the gospel, the coming forth of the Book of Mormon, the gospel preached to all the world, the coming of Elijah, Lehi's descendants will become great people. Why is this uncanny event related to the rapture? This could have been just perceived as another UFO appearance, but it can be taken as a sign of rapture as it occurred just above Jerusalem, the city with immense historical and religious importance, where many miracles have been spectated before and many are yet to come. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to uncover the truth behind more of these eerie events.